Hey there guys, welcome back to the Two Players Podcast, episode 18. Today we're going to talk about the news, games we've been playing recently, mainly, and then we're going to close out the show. So it's going to be probably a very quick episode this week. So first up is that Doctor Strange is actually confirmed to be in the next Avengers movie, which is titled Infinity War, I believe, still.
Yeah.
So Doctor Strange the movie has not come out yet, but there have been, I believe they released one more trailer. I'm not exactly sure, but I haven't watched it.
Well, when is Doctor Strange coming out?
It's supposed to come out in November, I believe.
Oh.
It probably says, Doctor Strange is supposed to hit U.S. theaters on November 4th. So we're actually less than a month away, so.
Oh, that's good. I mean, I'm still, I'm pretty excited for that movie. I don't know if it's going to do well. It will do well because, it's Marvel.
Yeah, it'll probably do well, but how well will it be? Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it's
good.
That's
like the main question.
Because, they usually surprise us with these random movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that.
Yeah, with obscure superheroes that aren't as well known as like Iron Man or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
I like that they do that.
Marvel's been doing a good job thus far. So if this game this movie, if this movie does somehow bomb, hopefully it's not a trend that happens. But I don't see it happening at all. So.
All right, so the 76ers, whoa, picked up Dignitas and Apex Gaming, so that's weird.
Yeah, there has been a lot of actual sports teams that have been.
Yeah, it's getting legit.
Yeah, and I believe another one that happened. It was either like a day or so later that the Wizards and Warriors are part of Team Liquid now or something like that. I didn't include it in here because it was like the Wizards and Warriors, and then I believe it's like Magic Mike's in there too. So it's just like a bunch of different people part of Team Liquid now, I guess. But the 76ers decided to go and partner with Dignitas and Apex, and what they're doing is that they are ditching the Apex Gaming brand, and they're using that LCS spot to bring back Dig.
Yay.
So, but I believe as of right now, it still has the same Apex lineup. So it's gonna be Ray in the top lane, Shrimp jungle, Keen mid, Apollo ADC, and special support. So as of right now, that's the team that they are sticking with. If they do, stick with the same team that they did throughout the summer of 2016, that would be cool. But if they need to make changes, they'll do what they have to do. And the funniest thing is that Apollo left Dig for Apex, and now he's back on Dig.
Oh.
So
yeah, but this is
kind of funny.
It's so weird to see this finally happen. Like esports was always shied away from as an actual sport, but it seems that ESPN and stuff are really you're embracing it now. Ever since Evo when they broadcasted Street Fighter 5, they seem a lot more friendly towards it now, which is good. Because, esports is, it's legit. You get a lot of money from winning. And it's really nice to see, stuff like this happen.
Yeah. But the question is that will more traditional sports teams continue doing this? I mean, as of right now, after the Wizards and Warriors thing, no one has really come out. Maybe someone will partner up with TSM. We don't know. But we'll see. The next news topic was actually pretty big. Twitch is now introducing Twitch Prime, which they are partnering with Amazon, and it's pretty much like with Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription to any channel for 30 days, and it's also ad-free. You get discounts on new games and pre-orders, I guess boxed PC games, and free game loot every month, something like that.
Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts on it? Because I actually can't use the service because my brother used his Twitch account. So
yeah, I think it's great because it really brings in the whole Amazon and Twitch thing together. And a lot of people have Prime, so as we saw, a lot of people got huge sub boosts because of it. Because you can have one free sub with this.
Yep.
So
but it doesn't auto renew every month. So if you want to continue subbing to the same channel, you have to go back and resub. which
Okay.
I don't think it's that much of a hassle.
Yeah, that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I think it's good. Like, I think this annihilated Twitch Turbo, right? Like Twitch Turbo
Yeah,
is just like
I don't think
now.
anyone's gonna use Twitch Turbo anymore.
Yeah, so you can
which
just skip
is
Prime.
fine because Twitch Turbo was garbage anyways.
Yeah,
really,
it was
because it was ad free, but the what's it called, the person that was streaming didn't get any ad revenue. All of that ad revenue went to Twitch, so it really did like suck if you did have Twitch Turbo instead of like subbing to someone. So at least now you could sub to one person every month, and yeah, a lot of like the popular Twitch streamers got a huge boost in subs, so they're just swimming in more money now. So
yeah,
I guess
actually,
that's fine.
there is more news with Amazon that I just remembered. That it was like some weird thing, like some Amazon like announced like 3 new games that's gonna have Twitch integration. Here, I'll send you the link for it. Hold on.
Amazon.
I sent the link.
game.
But
Okay.
So they're making 3 new games. They're making one called Breakaway, which is basically kind of like a MOBA and like Rocket League. It's weird.
Okay.
And it's, I guess they like this
Wait,
is like
where did they reveal these games? I'm assuming at TwitchCon.
I think it was like at TwitchCon. It was a couple of days ago actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I just remembered about this. So yeah, so Breakaway, it's like a Rocket League sort of MOBA-y type of thing. You know, you pick heroes, but instead of fighting each other, you just throw a ball through, you know, like on the other goal. This game is going to come out pretty soon, I think, for them, and they want to launch that as quickly as possible to see, you know, how well the whole Twitch.
Yeah, it's 4v4. There's like 10 minutes of gameplay on the article, so.
Yeah, and they're also going to be making...
I mean, just by looking at it, it looks like it could be fun. I mean, sure.
Yeah, they showed some gameplay of it, and it's kind of like what you expect it to be, just like, you know, MOBA
different heroes playing soccer.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. You know, it's not that exciting. But they are making another game called Crucible, which is going to be sort of like the Culling or like the Hunger Games sort of like game mode, you know, where it's like 12 people, and, you know, go find resources and fight each other. But the cool thing about that is one player could be sort of like a... like I guess like a sort of god to these guys, and they could like, you know, in Hunger Games, what this one person could like sponsor other people and give them like advantages. You could like do that, and you could like set up the whole like how the arena is gonna be and stuff like that. So that sounds more interesting because it's gonna bring the whole Twitch thing, you know, it's more you know, relevant to that game. And they're also gonna make an MMO called New World, and we know nothing about that game. So they just said
another MMO! Woohoo!
And all they said was gonna be a sandbox MMO and not like the traditional MMO where you just level up and, you know, do dungeons and stuff. It's gonna be like you could explore the world and make like houses or stuff. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work with the whole Twitch thing, but I don't know. These are 3 new games from Amazon. They're gonna be using their own engine called, like, I forgot what it's called, like Lumberjack or something. But yeah, they made their own engine and everything, so I guess like they're really committing to the whole video.
Yeah, they're
game
committing to this whole like gaming thing with Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be good.
Yeah,
like in reality,
it could be. I don't know about the Breakaway thing. I guess, like, you know, they want to get into familiar territory for their first game. I guess, you know, make a Rocket League MOBA thing. They know people like that stuff, so. Before they go into the more experimental stuff. So, yeah, let's see. I know a lot of people are not really that thrilled about this because, like, oh, Amazon, they can't make games, but, you know, give them benefit of a doubt because, you know, they didn't even try yet.
Yeah, I'm very, like, after just hearing this, I'm very skeptical on what they can do. Worst case scenario, it bombs and then they just stop.
Yeah.
But best case scenario, they continue making great games. But, I mean, just like you talking about like the premise of these games, they don't really sound like too original or too exciting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it sounds like they're going through familiar territory with this stuff. But, you know, I guess if it works well, you know, that'd be fine.
Yeah, it could end up exploding and being very popular, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. All right, so yeah, LEFFIN's visa finally got approved, which is about time, and he's gonna be in the Big House 6, right?
Yeah, he's going to be playing at the Big House 6, but if you watch his vlog, he talked about on how he hasn't had a lot of practice, and during the time when he didn't have his visa, he would practice, and then when he found out that he still couldn't go because, you know, his visa still didn't get approved, you know, all that time and energy, that mental work to, you know, prepare for the tournament itself was kind of just wasted.
Yeah.
So he hasn't been really practicing that seriously for a while now, like for a long time or something like that. And he's just not prepared for the Big House 6. But he did say that he might compete in like singles and stuff, but like he'll play like secondary characters. But I really don't believe him because I think that he's just setting himself up for like John. So like if he does take the tournament, if he does take Big House 6, he's like, man, guys, I didn't even get any practice and this and that. But if he loses, he's like, hey man, I didn't get any practice. But we'll see exactly what he does. The Big House 6 is going on right now. It's pools. I don't think he's played yet on stream. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to go in and wait and see when the tournament's all over and see what he places.
Yeah, it's good to see him back though.
Yeah, because if you watch the documentary that Red Bull put out, it was like pretty much everyone saying that when LEFFIN got deported, it was like a huge part of like tournaments sort of gone because he brought a different element, to the tournament besides from being, the 5 gods, obviously, and then, there's LEFFIN. Yeah. So he brought something different compared to everyone else. And, not seeing him compete was kind of very sad and depressing because when you watch EVO, it's like, yeah, the best players except for LEFFIN.
Yeah, LEFFIN's been absent for a while. So
it's been a full year since he got deported, I believe. Yeah. So the fact that now he's, finally traveling back to America and now he's able to go and compete in American tournaments, that's going to be very exciting. I cannot wait to go and see his performance and exactly what happens with that. So, and the last bit of news is that the Pokemon starter evolutions have been revealed, just the second form, not the final form. And what are your opinions on these? Because I sure have a strong opinion about that.
I don't really like any of them, but that's common for the second evolution. They always look ugly.
Most of these second evolutions don't look that good, anyways.
Yeah, freaking Dartrix looks like freaking emo man.
All right. So Dartrix pretty much just looks like a buffer version of the first form, Rowlet, sort of, a little bit, and then we got Torracat. All right, what's that name?
I don't know.
And
he's gonna walk on 2 legs soon, I think.
It looks like a evolution of Litten. Like, I can't really, criticize it too much. It does look like I guess the next evolution of Litten, if I can put it at that.
Yeah, it's just a bigger cat. Yeah.
Brianni, I'm pretty sure everyone hates this one, or whatever it's called. Because it looks so bad.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's just having a good time, man. This is like sliding on his belly.
Also, there's like certain people that are like, yo, why is it a female now or something like that?
Oh.
Because I think this is the first time that the second evolution went from being a male to a female or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
I'm not exactly
lot
sure.
more female than male.
Yeah, it looks a lot more feminine. So there's some people that are angry about that, but I'm not mad about that. I'm just mad that it kind of just looks bad.
Oh, shit.
But I'm probably still going to pick it because I love the water types, but hopefully the final evolution looks great.
I mean, yeah, the final evolutions always look pretty good, except, Chestnut. But whatever. That looks retarded. I mean, was like Greninja, but that was about it. But yeah, hopefully these guys look cool. There was some leak images of what, like, concept art or what they're supposed to look like, but I don't know if that's true or not. But
yeah, someone could have just drew that while, in class or something.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but, but we'll see. They'll probably show it before the game releases because they've been releasing so much news.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Also, I like the fact that ever since, I believe, X and Y, they've been doing global releases simultaneously, right? Like, that's super duper cool. Because I remember when, like, Black and White 2 would come out, and then everything would just get leaked.
Yeah, like, everything was gone.
Non-stop.
Yeah.
But, now that they are releasing it simultaneously, everyone has a chance to play it for themselves and, discover the wonders of the new Pokemon and stuff.
Yeah, I really
just
do
like back then.
It's nice.
I like that, but, some of these evolutions don't exactly look that great. But we'll just have to go and wait and see and what else the Pokemon Company has in store and Game Freak, so. Alright, so now we're going to move on to games we have been playing recently. First up, we're going to talk about an indie game that me and Damian and a bunch of our friends have been playing recently, which is Ultimate Chicken Horse. So, do you want to explain on how the game works?
Yeah, I'll do it. Alright, so basically, you're 4 animals, right? You pick some animals, get a chicken, get a horse, Then you pick a stage, and then it starts out as just like a really basic stage, right? It's like you have like your 1 point, and then you got the end point. But in between rounds, you're able to build a stage. Like you could take a block and you can make like different little things, so you could platform across. And at first, at the first few rounds, it's pretty easy. Pretty much everyone can make it.
But if everyone does make it, you get no points.
Yeah, you get no points
if it's too easy.
If it's too easy, and you get no points if it's too hard. So you gotta find this really nice balance of making the level hard enough that you can make it, but not your friends, or just hope they mess up. It's really fun. Like there's a lot of different traps you could put. There's a lot of different like synergies you could put with like this glue item. You could put glue onto moving platforms, and you could stick something else onto it. Like there's this plant that if you get close to it, it'll punch you. And you can make it like go like around onto like a rotating platform, and just have that plant rotating it around. You can make some really cool levels with it. It's a really good concept for a game. I think the only problem I have it's a little bit floaty. The controls are a little floaty.
Yeah. All right. So
it could be a little jank.
There's a bunch of different levels with like different gimmicks and stuff. There's like one level, it's the pier, and like a wave comes behind you, so you actually get all of you guys actually have to like bum rush to the end. There's like no messing around. There's one called Dance Party where like you can barely see anything because of like the lights and stuff. And then you got like your basic levels like the waterfall and stuff like that. But I like the way that the items work because I don't think any of them are like too strong. Maybe the coin. Like I honestly I hate the coin. And what the coin is that you put it down on the level. Whoever grabs it first and makes it to the end gets more points towards their basically bar, and once that bar is filled up, you win. So I find the coin to be very BS because it pretty much gives you the same amount of points as if you were to win. So
yeah, the way you're supposed to play the coin is just to bait people, like making a place
or
that's
like
near impossible.
Yeah. Pretty much try to place it in a spot that's like really challenging, or put it in a spot where you know that you are the only one that can get it. Like you're the only one that's like skilled enough, or you know how to get around it and whatnot. But other than the levels, I mean, like it is a bit floaty. It does take some getting used to, and I do kill myself along with all of us. When we do play the game, because of the floatiness and stuff. But I like the controls. The control scheme's not that bad. There's a run button, there's a jump button. You could wall jump on walls and stuff. I mean, like I don't find the controls too bad. The floatiness is a bit annoying though.
Yeah.
And my one gripe with the game, other than the floatiness, is that I feel like that since we're playing the game so much, they're probably gonna have to add like new levels and like new gimmicks and stuff. I mean, like the game is still in early access, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do that. Also, they need to add like a random feature.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not exactly sure.
Nice. Yeah. Like for a level select, like just a random.
Yeah, because like at this point we have played each level like at least like 2 times.
Yeah.
So it would be nice if we could all just like randomly just like jump on a pad and then it randomly picks the level for us.
Yeah.
So
it would also be nice to have like a workshop because they like.
Yeah, if like they could allow Steam players just like make their own levels.
Yeah, because there's a creative mode where you can make your own levels, so it would be nice. To, like people just made their own stages and then like just go on from that. Like Duck Game has that too, and it really helps the longevity of that game.
But I don't really think there's anything else I could really say bad about the game. I mean, like, it's a great game. If you have, like, really 3 other friends, whether it's local or online, buy the game. It's super duper fun. It's like $15, $16, right?
Yeah, it's like $15.
So it's not that bad. It's like the average price of what a indie game would cost nowadays. So
yeah, hopefully when the game gets released, they make like a 4-pack since you really need friends for that game.
Yeah, because playing by yourself, I don't think it would be that fun. Or even playing 1v1, I don't even think that's that much fun.
You need 4.
At least 3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Best experience 4 players. So, but other than Ultimate Chicken Horse, I'm gonna ask what you have been playing, Sir Damian.
I've just been playing World of Warcraft a lot, and actually, I don't know if I didn't talk about this. I also been playing a little bit of Battle Right. I bought that game like the same time Ultimate Chicken Horse when I bought it. So Battle Right is basically like a MOBA with no lanes, like it's just a team fight basically.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's
I've seen Gosu play that on his
Yeah.
stream. So
So it's basically like it could be either 3v3, 2v2, and you just fight each other. You just kill each other. There's no objective, just killing. And it's
no
really
objective, no items, no.
it's no items, nothing. You know, you had like some little healing orbs around the area, but that's about it. It's really fun. It's very skillful. You know, there's like 9 abilities plus like EX moves and stuff. It sort of works like a fighter too, because it's like best out of 3. So you got some crazy stuff. Like I was playing like sort of this like ADC dude, the little fireman, and my tank died, right? So it was just 2v1. I'm like, oh, I'm probably dead because I'm squishy as hell. And it's like a tank and a DPS. So I'm probably dead. But then I just like out juked them, and then they just both died. And it felt
popped off.
Yeah,
I see.
and it was great. And I didn't have that much health left either. So yeah, the game allows for some crazy comebacks, and it's very fast paced. Like games only last like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you know
Not bad.
and you get like that rush. It feels great. But yeah. Besides that, yeah, just wow.
What else have I been playing? I mean, I played a little bit of League. I'm currently in my Diamond 4 promos. I'm 1-1. I haven't done my last game yet because I really don't feel like it. But other than League of Legends, we bought Overcooked, but you didn't play with us because you were like doing stuff on that day. But Overcooked, oh my god, dude, it's so much fun. Because instead of battling against each other, which is what most indie games or like party local games do, you guys actually have to work together and like try to meet a common goal, which is really fun. And it's actually coming to PS4.
Oh.
So that's like the first ever, or like one of the first 4-player PS4 games, I believe. Because a lot of what the PS4 library is like online or single player or like just 2-player multiplayer stuff. So the fact that a game like Overcooked is coming to PS4 is going to be really nice. But basically what Overcooked is that you have a list of ingredients that you have, and you need to go and make a dish, like whether it would be a burger or a pizza or whatever it may be. And you could play with up to 4 players, and all of you guys have to go and work together to go and make this certain food. And it's super duper fun. We played it once, but me and my brother played 2 players, and it's still like really, really fun. So hopefully, I want it to get online, but I don't think that's what they want, especially since like the controls are a bit finicky. And what I mean by that is that if there's a little bit of lag, you are definitely gonna be screwing up.
Oh, God.
So
Right. yeah, it seems
think,
like a game better for local anyway.
Yeah, because like it's a lot more fun local too. So there's that. But hopefully that Overcooked gets more, I guess, exposure, because I'm pretty sure it got enough to go and get onto PS4, but maybe it'll get onto Xbox one day or something like that. Maybe we'll see a sequel. I don't know, but the game's really fun. I really like it, and hopefully we can play more of it. So, and I think that closes out today's podcast. Very, very short. Thank you guys for listening. Once again, episode 18, and we will see you guys 2 weeks from now with the next episode.
Well, later. Taters.